The Sky Blue House, designed and built by students from the University of Kentucky, is described by the team as an optimized living and learning environment that actively engages the landscape through an integrated design approach. Harkening back to historic Kentucky homes built before the days of dependence on fossil fuels, its style combines simplicity with adaptability. The seamless layout of rooms surrounding the central kitchen opens up possibilities for an innovative living environment, with an open feel in every room and a lighting system that closely imitates natural daylight after sundown. The Sky Blue House embodies the University of Kentucky's team mantra, "Live Light."
So basically what we're trying to state with that mantra is that we want people to actually think about the home they're living in. When you turn on a switch, what is that doing? That's using electricity. So we want people to be mindful of the way that they're living. So we want people to be mindful they're actually living in a solar home. That energy that comes from that switch that they're pressing is actually being generated from our solar panels that are on the top of the roof. We have a very machined exterior feeling to the house, but on the interior, we wanted to make it very earthy feeling, very light on the interior. We actually were inspired from the Shakers from Shakertown, Kentucky, with a lot of our storage concepts and also with our actual dining concepts. Our chairs for our dining room just pull right off the wall and fold up and come back up. It's a space-saving idea. So our cooktop actually is different in that it's an induction cooktop. Instead of heating up a coil, it actually uses an electromagnet to heat your pot up. So if you take your pot off of your cooktop and put your hand right on the unit, you're not going to get burned at all. We also have a high-efficiency GE Vanium oven that'll cook a turkey in about 45 minutes. To go along with that idea of having high-energy efficient appliances, we also have a high thermally insulated envelope to help keep the heat transfer and the air transfer as minimal as possible to our house.
In addition to efficiency and safety, precautions against wasting heat and water were taken by team designers. Josh Iarola described the bathroom.
Well, we have low flow fixtures. We have a dual flush toilet. We tried to use materials that are impervious to water throughout, so you'll see that we're tiled all the way to the ceiling. We have natural lighting, and even on a day like today when it's a little bit cloudy, we have, I think, plenty of sunlight in here, which we also try to duplicate at night with the type of lighting fixtures that we've incorporated, so that as it becomes dark outside and the natural lighting is not available, our lighting system will begin to replace that and simulate very similar lighting conditions at night. We're ADA accessible. You'll see that there's no threshold between the rest of the house and the bathroom, and we're able to slope the floor to the drain to be able to manage the water and so forth.
Solar power comes from the conversion of light by photovoltaic panels. From there, the power is inverted into an alternating current. The Sky Blue House gets its electricity from this process, but it gets hot water through another method. Jonathan Lee of the Sky Blue team explains how he and his fellow University of Kentucky students created a very efficient system throughout.
Basically, we tried to create a house that's going to keep itself well lit during the day, so that we don't use a lot of energy to keep it lit. Right now we have probably the third highest solar array on the block, basically, so we're producing a lot more energy than we're using. And that was basically our main strategy, was to try to design the house so it keeps itself efficient and to try to create as much energy as possible.
And the solar thermal method for heating water.
There's glass tubes that are vacuum sealed. They'll get up to about 450 degrees inside each tube, and then they'll send that heat to the top of the tube, and we're running our water across 60 of those, and that's how we're heating our water. We also have a secondary heat pump in case it's a colder day.
The attractiveness of the Sky Blue House stems from its apparent simplicity. But when you look at all of the aspects of the home, it really is built upon several principles: creating and storing solar energy efficiently, accessibility to disabled persons, and the ability to integrate the sections of the house into a comfortable and natural living space. Letting natural light in by day and replicating it at night, Sky Blue reminds homeowners that they are living in a space that is truly connected with the earth, and therefore must use its resources in a sustainable way. Minimalistic, yet spacious and convenient throughout, the Shaker-inspired Sky Blue House brings a taste of old Kentucky to the 2009 Solar Decathlon.